What's going on, guys? It's Logan coming at you with another video. Now today's video is going to be a little different. You see, down at one of our local alleys, you can pay $50 for all you can bowl during open bowl for 1 month. Now, being the guy I am, I'm going to take this as a challenge. We're going to see if I can bowl enough games to get my money's worth, but not just 1 month. We're going to do 1 week. Now, we're going to use the average value of about $2 per game, meaning that I have to bowl 25 games to get my money's worth. Now, you may be saying, oh, I do that in a week, I do that in a day, that's easy. That's why we're not going to stop there. We're going to see how many games I can bowl in just 1 week. Now, place your prediction down in the comments if we're going to get this money's worth and how many total games you think, and the top comment of whoever gets closest will indeed be pinned. Now stay tuned to see how many games we get through. What's going on, guys? It's VoiceOver Logan here. Now for day 1, we ended up throwing on the PBA Don Johnson pattern after the regional at our home alley. So as you can see in these shots, it's Evan and myself throwing in our match. You can actually go watch that full video now. I will put the card up right here and keep watching to see how many games we get in. So also on day 1, and there ended up being a party at the alley. So myself, Evan, and Scott just ended up fooling around, filming some TikToks. So here's one of those, and then we'll get to the tally after day 1. Tallies are in for day 1. Our high game was 246, I-Series 683, and we got in 11 total games that day, equaling to about $22 we would have spent without having a membership. Well, as you can see, day 2 wasn't much, just some basic bowl and some practice on the burnt house shot. And yeah, that's just about it. So let's see how many games we got in today. So after doing a bunch of drills and random games on day 2, I had a high game of 179 and a high series of 479 and a total of 7 games. Now this is going to be equivalent to about $14 for the day. Now, just being 2 days in, we have bowled a total of 18 games and are approximately $36 into the So now it's day 3. Day 3 consisted of Scott, Lucas, Kevin, and myself filming a few videos and just messing around again, just trying to get that overall game tally and having fun. in the end, day 8 consisted of a high game of 178 and a high series of 482, and a total of 8 games equivaling about $16 worth of value. So after only 3 days, I was able to get my money's worth with the Ripix membership after bowling 26 games, equivaling out to be about $52. Day 4, I decided to start with some two-handed drills, which I streamed, and then from there, Scott and I would just see who was better at what styles between lefty, two-handed thumb, stuff like that, and from there, we would go on to our regular practice where I really just tried to focus on relaxing my arm.
Done.
Here's a shot from the stream. That was just a basic spare, but just thought it was kind of cool the way it got picked up. Oh yeah, and my car got hit in the parking lot, so that's something. In the end, day 4 consisted of a high game of 230 and a high series of 595, along with a total of 13 games. Yes, that's a lot of games. So for day 5, we decided to start over at Midway, bowling a couple games with Sean. Don't let the change in bowling alleys confuse you. This is still day 5, I just happen to have league later in the day. After league, James and I decided to bowl a few more games to film a video for his channel, in which I would bowl two-handed and get 50 pins of handicap, because I'm not a two-hander yet. Needless to say, it did not go the way he wanted.
2 games total, he can still win. Evan, not me. What to say about all the games I bowled so far this week?
All the games you bowled this week? I'm surprised you've been able to keep up.
Okay, now throw a shot. There's Evan. I'm gonna say hi to Logan.
Day 5 consisted of a high game of 228 and a high series of 601, along with a total number of 8 games. Day 6 consisted of our Friday night Sport Shot League, where we were bowling on the USA Team Trials, Day 3, I believe, along with Cameron and Scott stealing my phone and deciding to take some wonderful pictures of themselves, so make sure that you see where those are at the end of the day. At the end of day 6, I had a high game of 193 and a high series of 501, which were just my games during league. And then we bowled a total of 7 games. So sadly, for day 7, I was unable to get any footage. However, I can tell you the stats. I ended up bowling 3 games of my Saturday league with a high game of 175, high series of 484, because I don't know if you saw the rest of the video, but that was a lot of bowling, so I got extremely tired. Other people there were Scott and Cam. And yeah, so let's look at the total amount of stuff. In the end, our grand total number of games was 57 games. Now, if we used the amount of $2 per game, that would have cost us $114 for a league bowler to bowl during open bowling at Ripix Carousel Lanes. Now, that means we got our money's worth, and that was a heck ton of games. So, again, thank you guys for watching, and let's roll that.
Boo! You suck!